Hey everyone, I'm Theresa V, and this is the place to be if you're a sensitive love warrior who wants to feel more alive and make a bigger impact in this world that you love. As a certified holistic wellness professional and an Ayurvedic health counselor who focuses on working with highly sensitive people, I see so many ways that we can use our sensitivities to make huge impacts in our health, in our wellness. After all, that's the blessing of being a sensitive. Small changes in our lives can have really big effects. And in this video, we'll be focusing on breast health. Stay tuned. There are so many things that we can be doing in the 364 days between annual mammograms or thermographies that will increase the health and the wellness of our breast tissue. The purpose of this video is to put your breast health back in your hands. After all, wellness is about the things that we do in between and not the day of the test. The first thing for us to understand is the lymphatic system. In Western medicine, we don't tend to focus there, whereas in more Eastern medicine like Ayurveda, it's one of the first places that we look for stagnation and ill health. The lymph in our systems acts like the garbage barge of your body, and it carries toxins of all kinds through the body. The goal is that these toxins eventually leave the body. Our lymph needs to continuously move in order to do its job, but the lymph doesn't have its own pump. So left on its own, it stays stagnant. It doesn't move. In order to move the lymph, we need to move our bodies. The reason this is so important in breast health is because there is a huge amount of lymph nodes in the armpit and breast area. In order for our breast tissue to be healthy, we need to make sure that the lymph continuously moves. If you are somebody who has experienced breast swelling during PMS or during your menstrual cycle, you know what stuck lymph can feel like. And lymph gets stuck all over our bodies. It's what forms cellulite in the thighs. So the idea is, let's keep the lymph moving. And how do we do that? We do that by moving our bodies. We do that by getting our heart pumping, because the heart is actually what pumps the lymph. Since the lymphatic system doesn't have its own pump, as the blood moves through the system, the lymph moves as well. The more we move our bodies, the more we get our heart pumping, the more and the more freely the lymph can move. Maybe you're a little bit skeptical about all of this, and I say great to that. I am all about trying things out for yourself. So if you would like to experience what it feels like to get your lymph moving, or to see how stagnant your own lymph might be, here's a simple exercise that can be done if you have mobility in your arms and your shoulders. I really, really want you to do this experiment. For 1 minute, we're going to hold our arms up over our heads. So I'm going to time this. You'll raise your hands, but you don't want your shoulders up here. You want your shoulders to be down, okay? Make sure that your shoulders aren't going up to your ears. Keep your shoulders down and bring your arms out and up. Okay, so I'll start the timer. Raise your arms up over your head, and we're going to do that for 1 minute. Just breathe. Make sure that you're breathing. Your breath, as we'll talk about in a little while, is really important and really impactful to the health of your entire body, especially the movement of your lymphatic system. You're almost halfway through. Keep rolling the shoulders back and down. You can do it. You can do it. Great, good job. So just release your arms. You can shake them out if you need to, and notice what you're feeling in your physical body as well as in your mental body. Maybe that was mentally really hard for you to do. And chances are in your physical body, you're feeling some sort of heat or tingling or something in your upper arms or your chest or your breast tissue, maybe even your neck. And that shows you how much your lymph has been sitting there, how much reversing the flow of your blood has moved your lymph. You'll see also sometimes people are jogging and you see that certain parts of their body get red, like the arms or parts of the back. That's the lymph moving. It's your body telling you, hey, we're moving. This is something new. We're moving some things that maybe don't move regularly. So you can do this every day. Just raise your arms up for 1 minute. Maybe this was hard for you, but if you can just reverse that flow of lymph by raising your arms every day for 1 minute while taking deep breaths through the nose, in and out the nose, you'll be surprised at how much you change the movement of the lymph in your chest, your neck, your breast area. And there's a huge concentration of lymph nodes right here. So this is a great exercise to keep your breast tissue healthy. Another really important thing that we all know, we've all been told, doing self-examinations of our breast tissue is important. And at the same time, we can do daily massage of our breast tissue. This is a very simple thing that we can do to move the lymph, to bring some love and some energy to our tissue, as well as allowing the benefits of the oil we're going to use to seep into our tissue through the skin. The skin is the largest organ of the body, and every single thing that we put on our skin gets absorbed into the bloodstream. So this is why topical medications work so well. This is why oils work so well. Perhaps the most powerful oil for breast tissue health is flax oil. It is said in Ayurveda it has a Lekana effect, which means a scraping and a cleansing effect. When it gets absorbed in the skin, if there is anything there to be broken up, the flax oil has the ability to do so. For some of us, we might find that flax oil is too heating, especially if you know that your predominant dosha is pitta. If you tend to be somebody who runs hot or is short-tempered, you might find that flax oil is very heating to your skin. You might develop some reaction to it. So what you do in that case is you can cut the flax oil with sunflower oil and make sure that your oil is brought to room temperature at the very least, or heated very gently so it's just a little bit warm. You don't want to burn yourself. And then before your shower, maybe 15 to 20 minutes before, and you can provide a beautiful environment for yourself. You're going to be very careful with oil so as to not spill it on your tile floor and take yourself sailing. You're going to very gently place the oil on your hand, on your breast tissue, and rub in a circular motion. Now, what you want to think about with lymph is, since the heart acts as the adopted pump of the lymphatic system, you want to move all the lymph towards the heart. So you're going to rub in circular motions around your breasts, and then you want to end at the sternum. So you're going to just continue to do that and end at the sternum, bringing all of the lymph to the heart, and you can just cover your whole breast area. This might even help to break up any scar tissue that's accumulated very gently. You want to be very gentle with this. You want to be very loving with your body here. And if you are someone who doesn't love doing self-examinations, this can be a good way for you to do a daily self-examination. You're being very gentle, but if there's anything obvious, you will also feel it. So you're spending some time and giving your breast tissue attention each and every day. You'll let the oil just sit for like 15 minutes, and then you will go into the shower. And the heating water of the shower will allow your pores to open even more so that your body can absorb more of the oil. So try this out, see how you like it, see the effect it has, and enjoy. All of these tips are for you to adopt the ones that feel the best to you. One thing that has been talked a lot about is antiperspirant and deodorant. So if we are wearing antiperspirant, the sweat coming from our sweat glands, all of that toxic waste can't leave our body and it gets reabsorbed into this area. My gynecologist always told this story about a relative of hers who was a breast surgeon. And she said that invariably, when she would cut into the breast tissue, there would be this deodorant smell coming out. She said she would always be able to smell how much deodorant, how much antiperspirant the person would wear. You could actually smell it when cutting into the breast tissue. So that's something to pay attention to. The least amount of time you can spend wearing antiperspirant, especially, okay? Antiperspirant brings all that perspiration back into your body. It prevents it from leaving. It prevents the lymph from taking those toxins out of your system. Deodorant will just affect the odor, but still you can't get 100% of the toxicity out of your system. So if and when you need to do this, go for it. Take care of your breasts in other ways, but as little as you can possibly wear deodorant or antiperspirant, that is recommended. If you can stop wearing it completely, that's your best option. I have a lot of eye roll moments when I talk about this with people, but honestly, if you can move through the time period of your body adjusting, this probably will not be a huge problem long term unless there's some other imbalance in your system. But there will be a period where you probably will smell very bad. And then after that period, your body will adjust to not having the deodorant, not having the antiperspirant. If you do, however, feel like you need something, you can try coconut oil, which I've tried and that works really well, or you can try lime. I've heard people use lime. I've never tried it myself. Those two things are very natural. They will allow what needs to happen for your lymphatic system, for your body's toxins release. Another big problem for breast health, even though it was a great invention that serves a fantastic purpose at times, is the underwire bra. The underwire blocks your lymph from moving well. It creates a blockage and a barricade to having everything move the way it needs to move in and through your breast tissue. Are you never going to wear an underwire bra again? Maybe not. Maybe that's something you really enjoy doing. But maybe you can find a different kind of bra that doesn't involve an underwire, or maybe you stop wearing a bra at all. This is a big thing in fashion right now. The bra has gone out the window. It's basically non-existent in the younger population. Whatever feels good and doable and attainable to you, but just know that when you are wearing an underwire, it is blocking the flow of your lymph. It is blocking the flow of your blood, and it's keeping your breast tissue from draining properly as well as from getting nourished properly. Understanding that some of these things aren't attainable for everyone, but take it, try it out, see what can potentially work for you. You might actually be surprised that something you didn't think could work really well. The last tool is a very powerful tool. It's the one that's with us from the moment we're born till the moment we leave this planet, and that is our breath. When we have congestion, pain, stagnation of any kind in our body, the breath is a wonderful tool for us to use to start breaking that up, to start bringing attention and flow back to the area. So this month, in honor of Breast Health Month, bring your breath to your breast tissue. Let it circulate there. Let it gather up anything that needs to be released, and let yourself exhale it out. The breath is a fantastic way to move toxins, and we've talked about how toxins get stuck. The lymphatic system can get stuck, leaving the toxins where they sit. So bringing your breath with attention to an area can help you to release those toxins. It can also help you to bring energetic movement and blood flow to an area. So just spending even 3 to 5 minutes a day breathing into your heart center, into your breast tissue, and exhaling from that place can change the health of your breast tissue for the better. One of the important things to understand as we move through this, as we start to pay more attention to the health of our breast tissue in between our mammograms or our thermographies, is that we are clearing energy. We're clearing our own energy that might be stagnant due to wounding around accepting love and nurturing, around mothering or being mothered. This is really impactful in our own systems, as well as we all know that as we clear ourselves, as we work with ourselves, we do the same for the collective. So we will be helping the world to clear its wounds around accepting love and nurturing and mothering in a healthy, nourishing, and supportive way. How powerful is this? Even if you don't feel that you have wounding in this area, do it for the collective. Do it for everyone. And as each of us nourishes and brings health to our breasts, we're doing it for the world as well. The goal here is to bring something to everyone, something that you can do today that will start to help the health of your breasts, your overall wellness, and increase your ability to nourish yourself and to be nourished by the world. There are things on this list that require minimal investment, and there are things that require no investment at all, other than maybe 3 minutes of your time. You deserve this. You deserve to be loved and nurtured in this way, and you deserve to be as healthy and as vibrant as possible. And if you are one of our friends who is at this point in time moving through an issue with breast health, you can begin to use these tools once you are all healed up. When you are done with your chosen course of treatment and healing, these things will help you to continue to be as healthy as possible moving forward from here. I'm sending you so much love and wishing you health and vibrancy today and always. Let us know in the comments which tip is your favorite and which one is working for you. And if you would like a little more support on your wellness and healing journey, check out the membership where you'll receive daily energy work and angelic transmissions, as well as be connected with a beautiful community of lightworkers, sensitives, and world changers just like you. The link is in the description of this video or in the comments section below. I look so forward to connecting with you again soon. I'm so grateful that you're here. Please feel free to share this video out to help everyone increase their breast health this month and always. So much love.